Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in South Lake, Texas. Coach Micheal Burt. I'd like to come on and just give you just a little bit of a morning drive this morning. Get you going. I got a speaking engagement here in South Lake at the Hilton South Lake. One of our top clients, David Perez, is doing a conference called Tax Growth Con, mainly for tax professionals. Everybody needs a good tax professional, right? Everybody needs a person helping them strategize. So this morning I was thinking, because I broke down one of my books, one of my best-selling books yesterday, Brian King, called Person of Interest. And still one of my all-time best concepts, one of my all-time favorite concepts. Because what happens in your life when you become known is you get opportunity. The easiest and fastest way for me to say this is when you become known in the world. See, the word famous, let's just take that word, Jimmy, means known, renowned, celebrated. And so when I wrote Person of Interest many years ago, I was saying, man, I don't want to chase opportunity. I like pursuing opportunity, but I don't want to chase. And to not chase, I have to attract. And to not attract, I have to become attractive. So when I wrote Person of Interest, what's up, John? When I wrote Person of Interest, it really changed everything for me, because I really started to break down the ingredients of the top people in the world. And I started asking myself, why are we attracted to these people? Why do we want to do business with these people? What do these people have that we want? And then if you notice in the book, I started going, okay, well, they've got knowledge, but not just any knowledge, they have specific knowledge. And they don't just have skill, they have very specialized skills. And they don't just have a passion, they have the ability to suffer for long cycles of time to go get something. They don't just have confidence, they got contagious confidence, which when I rewrite the book, it's going to be remarkable boldness. They don't just have likability, Amanda Beener, they give off the impression of increase, which is when you're with them, you feel better about you. They don't just have connection, they have connection and community, Thomas C. Davidson. They don't just have deep networks. They got a group of 25 people who, man, elevate and push and believe in them. They're constantly, it's like last night I was just having these conversations with people because I was in a creative state, and it's just, man, about this greatness factor. It's like, man, why do we need to just start with one? Why don't we have them all over the place? I started seeing a vision. Okay, I started talking to people about it. So when you begin to look at becoming a person of interest, the first thing you should want to do, the objective, is to become known. See, I'm over here at a church called Gateway Church. Gateway Church is the fastest growing, one of the top 5 fastest growing churches in the United States. Gateway Church is where Jimmy Evans and Robert Morris founded Gateway Church. And when he founded Gateway Church, this was 16, 17 years ago, Sherry. This was just a woods. Now it's one of the fastest growing churches. He became known for writing The Blessed Life, The Blessed Church, The Blessed Marriage. Okay? And so when you think about the reason you want to become known is because the objective, if you're looking at return on energy, that's what I look at a lot. I look at return on energy, ROE. How much energy is it going to take for me to make this thing go? Right? Carrie Ann, how much energy is it going to take for me to make it go? Return on energy. I want to be committed, not obligated. There's a big difference there. When you start saying I should, I don't want to, but I should. Now you're obligated. So I want to be committed to something, not obligated to something. Return on energy. Number 2, return on objective. The objective is to become known. When we become known in the world, which is why I'm in Texas, picking up new clients, which is why I'm doing webinars, picking up new clients, which is why I do strategic partnerships, picking up new clients. The objective is to become known. And then obviously, a return on investment. I invest something in and I get something back. So the reason you want to be a person of interest is because your life is going to change when you become a person of interest. skills, desires, confidence you need. People are going to be coming to you like crazy. I call it opportunity brokering, Pastor Ken. You are in the business now of brokering opportunity because so much opportunity is coming into you. Any given week, I'm looking at real estate plays. I'm looking at scaling greatness factories. I'm looking at success school deals. I'm looking at key partnerships with people. See, I'm not just coaching people. I'm actually out there doing what I'm teaching everybody else to do, and then opportunities come in. Hey, would you like to do this real estate deal? I'm looking at retreat sites. I'm calling those retreat to attack. Then it just takes a remarkable boldness to move forward, man. So, June 1st, which is coming up in just a few weeks, I think, I'm teaching Person of Interest at my lodge. If you never go through anything with me, you should go through that. That's a book that changed my life, and it is a program that will change your life. I teach it in one day. How do you find what makes you unique? How do you package what makes you unique? How do you market what makes you unique? And how do you monetize what makes you unique? How do you make money with your skill set at a much higher level? So, Person of Interest, guys. This morning at this conference, it's June 1st. Go to my website, get your ticket, get in the room with me. It's typically a small, intimate group. I promise you'll thank me later. So this morning I'm going to be teaching how to go pro, which is a version of Flip the Switch, the new book. And I'm really dialing that talk in, Philip Richards. Robert, I'm really dialing it in. And it's a tension talk that gets a person thinking, man, I need to go pro. I need to leave my amateur desires behind. I need to become remarkably bold. I get into the habits of the top 1%. I get into A to B. It's going to be a good talk. Then I'm going to make an invitation for them to go deeper with me, which you should always do. So I'm in South Lake, Texas. Coach Micheal Burt. Everybody needs a coach. June 1st, Person of Interest. June 2nd and 3rd, the Micheal Burt School of Speaking, Coaching, and Writing. Learn how to speak, learn how to coach, learn how to write at a very high level. Let's go, folks.
Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Micheal Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion.
You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy, they're going to raise capital, they're going to start new businesses, there's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate.
Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no?
When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came.
And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.